So this is the July garden tour shot in August because, well, that's what life's been like. It's the one where the dahlias start to open with gorgeous flowers with seas of yellow and sunflowers, but it's also the one with complete chaos, paths you can't get past, and escaping dogs. So it's the start of August, and you would think that this would be the time that a gardener would celebrate the garden. I mean, look, we've got these dahlias about to open, the geraniums are finally opening in the pots, the asters are opening, but around them we've got crinkly, dried out plants, indicative of the fact that at this time of year I want to start going to Wales. Look, there are the asters that are opening. And I have to battle with the fact that plants aren't going to get watered in baskets, and some petunias aren't going to get dead-headed, and all of the nasturtium plants are going to develop bulbs. I mean, look, these baskets are looking a bit sad, and I've only been away for a few days. So I begin to wonder how on earth to do it. I had to wash down all of the hot tub, which now needs emptying. You can see the red bowl on the floor because the filter broke. I think I can fix it, but I need to buy an extra part. Look, some of these sedums died in the torrential downpours we've been having. And the petunias this year have just taken so much deadheading for so few flowers, I think. But look, at last, the geraniums are opening. I didn't think I'd see those this year. With the dogs whining behind me because they want to escape again, I feel a little bit demoralised in the garden. I cut back the roses and I fertilised them. I've even brought some 50p sale plants off the Save It rack, and that lupin at the end was dead when I bought it, and that's come back. But overall, the gardens felt overwhelming. July was crazy busy with end of school stuff, and I didn't get out in the garden. Then the dogs broke a new escape route out. They've actually escaped today at the start of August. They got through gates and dug under gates. So I've got so much work to do. I have managed to plant up these strawberries that I took cuttings from. They're planted in and the thyme's planted in. These purple flowers have been beautiful. They've been deadheading. Oh, and I got all the brambles out of this fern and hosta bed under the tree. So I have done work. I jet washed the patio, which was stinking again. That was a solid day's work. But this gate here has been barricaded off. Look, the winter rose is beginning to flower, which is lovely. But this gate has been barricaded shut because of the dogs escaping. And it's just meant I haven't got out. I haven't climbed into this bed to clear it yet. It just feels like there is, just so much to do. And I think having this gate barricaded has just stopped me coming up. I focused on the patio area because I could see the sunflowers through the gate. That seemed good enough for me. So after 2 weeks of not venturing up here, I finally come up today. Look at those petunias needing deadheading. There are some things happening. Look, the marigolds and the zinnias I planted from seed are coming. And this dahlia bulb which I planted, which I didn't think was going to come, look at the size of that now. And all these rudbeckia from last year have come, and our sunflowers are growing high. I've been out and had to retie these to all the sticks today as well. They've been glorious. But I think it's the time of the dahlias now. Look at this bed. This bed is starting to flower with dahlias too, which is always completely wonderful. Look at the lavender there from that cutting. And in the beds behind, the zinnias and dahlias coming underneath the sunflowers. The wildflower seeds are in evidence as well. Look, there's a poppy that's flowered from the wild seed packet. Over in this bed, look, that dark leaf red flower is a Bishop's Children dahlia. That was grown from seed as well. But the rest of the bed looks quite sad. I think I need to plant hostas and ferns in that bed because it's too shady. So I've been out here just for one day, and I've today just in this middle section of garden. Look at them. They are the reason that I haven't been venturing out. They're little monkeys. So all the work that I've done has been down on the patio, and this is the first time at the start of August for 2 weeks I've been up here. All the geraniums that I cut back because they'd gone over have started to respray again, but look at this. All the dahlias are coming in this bed, and I think that's just so gorgeous. But I do miss the wild geranium in the background. I miss all the daisies. Oh, I really do. I love this tyre stack. That was wonderful. There's all grasses in there and comfrey. And let's come round here to the sea of yellow. You can see how quickly the grass grows in 2 weeks. But still the yellow flowers are all looking lovely. Look, there's a pink zinnia coming up as well. There are dwarf sunflowers down there, and great big Titan and giant sunflowers all the way up. And then all of these Rudbeckia from last year, which are just fabulous. And zinnias and cacti dahlia. There's gladioli coming up that the neighbour gave me bulbs, and Busby's lupins are still there. All around the back of the greenhouse there were brambles. I've been cutting back those today. So it's just been damage control all day today, cutting back brambles, cutting down stingers, ignoring the state of the greenhouse. Let's look at something happier instead. Look, Mr. Bumblebee in the dahlias. Look, he's absolutely covered in pollen. How wonderful is that to see? He's the reason I don't spray anything on any plants. If we've got green fly, we've got green fly. If we've got black fly, we've got black fly. Nothing gets sprayed because, you know, let's keep the balance, and Mr. B seems to appreciate no poisons. So it's kind of a lesson in overwhelm at the moment. And August, I don't know why I get so fed up at August. I think this garden in August demands more than I can give it. Look, with the dogs digging their way through. Look at the tie. They've worried the gate so much. The tie's gone. And up here, utter disaster. In 2 weeks, up here has gone just a riot. There's brambles, there's stingers, the grass is long. It looks like I've never done any work up here, and wait for it. You can't even get through to the trampoline. That's probably 3 weeks of me not coming out working it. 3 weeks, and I can't even get through. I just what? So when I disappear off to the caravan, then this is what happens to the garden. And the hot, wet days of August, it happens so quickly. So let's focus on the feverfew. In amongst unstaked up sunflowers, there's feverfew. So that's it, guys. It's a bit of an overwhelmed tour round the magic garden. Just realising it needs a little bit more than I can give it, because it needs a lot. And these two make it difficult. But look at those faces. They're so sad I've locked them out. I've told them off. Rupert was in the neighbour's garden again this morning. So they are really difficult in a garden, but lurchers in a garden, we know that. I think I'm doing all right, considering that lurchers destroy gardens. Look, the patio's been jet washed. I'm struggling to get that black stain off it. Look, there's the red bowl by the hot tub. That's been washed and scrubbed, and I've got a plan to fix it. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to wave goodbye. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.